When this season ends for Jameis Winston and his one-year contract with the Saints for $1.1 million expires and he hits free agency again, it will not be Joel Segal representing Jameis Winston because Jameis has fired his agent. Jameis Winston, Rick Stroud of the Tampa Bay Times reporting that Winston and Joel Segal have parted ways. Winston, of course, signed a one-year, $1.1 million contract with the Saints. Segal's represented Winston since 2018. He's the guy that negotiated the deal with the Saints, although I feel like I could have negotiated that deal with the Saints. There wasn't a lot of winning on Jameis' side of the table in that deal. And then think about Jameis Winston, where you're a former number one overall pick. You're coming off a season where, yes, you threw 30 picks, but you also threw for 5,000 yards and did it with a bum knee and a broken thumb. And the best your agent can do for you is a one-year, $1.1 million deal. Well, that's a shot to the pride, no doubt, but still a great opportunity for Jameis to sit and learn behind Drew Brees, hopefully grow from it and cash in next year in the way Teddy Bridgewater did. But then you watch Teddy get a $60 million contract with the Panthers when he hasn't even accomplished in his career what you accomplished in one season. And then Patty Mahomes gets a $500 million. And look, Patrick Mahomes, NFL MVP, Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP, I'm with it. Guy's worth what he's getting, market value, I'm all for it. Absolutely happy for him. I'm not one of those guys who's going to be like, how much money do you need? Go get it. Get what you can get, man. But I can also understand if you're Jameis and you're going, wait a minute, I'm the 57th highest paid quarterback in the NFL. I mean, we've done this list before, right? I mean, you got Mahomes there at the top, and you got Russell Wilson, at 35 a year, Ben Roethlisberger at 34, Rodgers, Goff, Cousins, Wentz, Prescott, Matt Ryan, Tannehill, Brissett. Jacoby Brissett's making $27.975 million this year. Derek Carr is going to make $25 million. Alex Smith isn't even playing, and he's going to make $23.5 this year with the Redskins. Yo. Taysom Hill, who's not even really a quarterback, is going to make $10.5. And Jameis is going to make $1.1 million. Somehow, some way, A.J. McCarron is going to make more money than Jameis Winston this year. A.J. McCarron's going to make $4 million. Jordan Love, his rookie deal with the Packers, $3.095. Jordan Love is going to make 3 times as much money this year as Jameis. Jeff Driscoll's going to make $2.5. Jeff Driscoll's going to make double what Jameis is going to make. Nathan Peterman? The guy from Tennessee? $1 million more than Jameis, making 2.1. RG3's making $2 million this year. Matt Barkley's going to make... Nate Sudfeld's going to make $2 million. Oh, my God. Unreal. Oh, what's not surprising, however, is that Cooper Rush is going to make more money than Jameis Winston. Cooper Rush, $1.25 million. Don't sleep on Cooper Rush. I've been a lifelong Cooper Rush fan. Big Cooper Rush fan from jump.
I had to look him up.
Well, that's because you're not as big a Cooper Rush fan as I am.
Clearly.
Been there since day one. Huge Cooper Rush fan.
You think he's going to pass up Colt McCoy to take second on the Giants' depth chart?
If you're trying to say an unkind word about Cooper Rush, don't you even bother, all right? I wonder who Jameis will hire next. I think in the next deal, though, that's going to be, I think, one of the most interesting conversations around the NFL and free agency. The running back free agent group for 2021 could be massive. Derrick Henry will hit free agency. Alvin Kamara could very well hit free agency as well if the Saints don't sign him. I mean, when you look at the rest of the running back free agent draft class for next year, Leonard Fournette could theoretically hit free agency next year if he doesn't agree on a long-term deal, which it appears that he won't. I mean, Dalvin Cook, Joe Mixon, Kenyon Drake, Marlon Mack, Philip Lindsay. You're talking about Todd Gurley. I mean, you're talking about a massive room of potential 2021 free agents at running back. But aside from that position, what happens with Jameis and by extension Cam, I think, is the biggest question in free agency for the NFL next year. But whoever it is, it won't be Joel Segal negotiating for Jameis Winston. Think he gets a Mahomes-like deal?
Jameis?
Yeah.
I mean, if by a Mahomes-like deal you mean they're both printed on paper with ink, yes.
Yes, I agree. It'll be similar in that. And they'll both play quarterback in the NFL.
Well, I mean, yeah, on a roster, sure.
$500 million. Whew.
You think about the guys that Patrick Mahomes might be hired. Like, it's quite possible that Pat Mahomes' dietitian could be making more than Jameis Winston this season.
Patrick Mahomes' personal trainer who he takes with him to the beach.
Here's
$1.2 million just to make sure you're ahead of Jameis. All right,
how'd you become a millionaire? I cut Pat Mahomes' lawn.
It's a big lawn.
It is.
First of all, that cab was huge. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact. And be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.